Welcome back to another Vlogmas. We're back at the infamous garage. Full Res is still behind the camera. Clay Dog is doing a guest appearance on this video as well. And if you guys don't know, go check out the previous video. He just got the news for the CX-10. He just found out that he's joining our build series. So he's kind of excited, but he's gonna stick around. We're trying to work on this R1M. We got a few parts. All thanks to Brett, so he went ahead and ordered parts a few days ago, and they finally came in. I think he had some stuff to do, but he was gracious enough to give us the parts that came in, and honestly, I'm excited. We're finally going to get rid of the windscreen. We went with this taller windscreen. We got some tank pads, and if you guys don't know, check out this tank pad protector. So we have this online, so go to infamouzculture.com. and you'll be able to see it's for each brand. So this is the Yamaha one. You can see the Yamaha logo. We have one for the BMW. We have one for the Suzuki, which you'll see on my video because I went ahead and ordered it as well. But yeah, we're gonna put this. We're gonna get rid of the license plate holder. So that way, you know, it's more pounds shedded off the bike, you know, and it makes it more cosmetically, you know, better looking. You know, you get rid of that eyesore in the back. And honestly, I kind of want to measure it. I know we did the whole measurement on the exhaust, so we lost 18 pounds. I'm kind of curious what to lose that, you know, what we're going to lose with removing that license plate holder. If it's another 2 pounds, man, we shedded 20 pounds just on those two little items. I think they're easy. Yeah. And Brett kind of came up with this. It's honestly came up pretty good. It matches the blue pretty, you know, pretty close, and it's the carbon fiber. You see that Capovic. So instead of the red Acura on the exhaust, the sticker, the logo, we're gonna put this blue one on, and I think it's gonna tie the exhaust and the bike, you know, more together.
This is R1M, right?
Yeah, that's the R1M stock exhaust.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
bro, you shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
So you know, that's I think I want to say it was like 22 pounds, something like that, without the can. All right, ready? So I think for rest, meanwhile, I went to the restroom. I came back, and I guess he took it upon himself to get this going. But once you take that out, you have the little rubber piece for your, I guess, communication unit. You take that out, and what else you took out? That was it?
I loosened up the bolts.
Oh, you could get to the bolts from up here?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. The running light. So what you're doing is taking out the turn signals and the running light. There you go. One at a time. So I think right now Full Rest is going to go ahead and get the weight out.
1 pound, 10 ounces.
Yeah. So 1 3/4 pounds ish.
Yeah.
So almost 2 pounds. It looks like a little bit over 1.5 pounds. So that plus the 18 pounds that we saved.
About 19 and a half.
Yeah, so 19, so sub 20 pounds off the bike by just those two little things.
Y'all haven't done the flash yet. Oh, yeah.
Is it before you take it?
Okay.
All right, so Full Res went ahead and knocked out putting the tail and everything back together for me. I think he missed some bolts, so now, you know, we're probably missing 2 or 3 bolts in there, which is cool, like more lightweight. I'm just kidding. But let's get to the sticker for the Acura exhaust. So, or we could turn on the bike, but you know, suffocation. Just kind of start working it. Let's go ahead and wipe it down and put the new one on. You have the. What was there?
rubbing your knee, bro? What the hell?
I'm trying to do a vlog on that barbecue sandwich, bro. Bucky's, man. Let's roll.
Man, bro, I can use one of those right now.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is I see the line where the old one used to run. I'm trying to follow that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and I see the line on top. I'm just honestly gonna use those as reference lines, and then the difference is gonna be more out here and down here. Unless you guys think I should go a little higher. I think if you go higher, it's gonna look too.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. Pro tip, bro.
Hey, I will heat up the exhaust. Heat it up too.
Oh. Don't mind.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Bro, that's the fancy joint.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna go ahead and find that corner, follow that angle, right there. So that's it. Get this little cover, and there you go. The next thing, the other thing that we got to do is go ahead and do, since we have kind of everything out with the alcohol and everything else, let's go ahead and do these tank pads. We're gonna go ahead and do the sides, which is this and this. But we're not gonna do the center, which is this little piece. Like I mentioned, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with this Yamaha.
Infamouzculture.com.
Yeah, that you can find the, like he says, infamouzculture.com 45 times at a red light. Right now you're seeing the mastermind behind the artist behind the art. Yeah, there you go. But just how I taught him, you know. So it looks like he peels a corner of it, and from the corner lines it up, peels the rest of the backing paper, and
it's already aligned. So
now that it's aligned, just push it down. Make sure you kind of press all the way to the corners.
Yeah, a commentator.
And you know, go. That's like he taking it to Messi. Messi goes down. That's like.
Look, mentally got it ready.
Yeah.
Got it marked.
Yeah. If you guys are looking for any decals, any tank pads, any gas, the metal pad for the gas tank, fullres.arw on Instagram. Send him a DM. Let him know what you got. He'll send you some pricings, and he'll knock it out for you. Once he lines it up, he pushes in that corner. Well, that's what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You know what shit. Gotcha, bro.
Got my own commentator, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like somewhere in between is where you needed that.
You got some tape?
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn, it sucks getting old.
Now is the last thing for today, which is the windscreen. And again, shout out for Brett for bringing us all these parts. I think he was the one that ordered it right away, and now we're able to install it. So let's check it out. And yeah, a T20 for your windscreen bolts. So now that we have that out, let me see. So it turned out that it wasn't just the 4 bolts. You had to literally take out the, let me see where it is.
Got the other one.
These little plastic pieces that are behind the actual front fairing to get to the bolts, because you have to loosen up this carbon front fairing. You have to loosen it up in order to get those plastic tabs from the windscreen out of the bike. So I think after Clay Dog and Full Res dropped the motor on the bike, they were able to.
You gotta do all that because of this.
They were able to get the windscreen off. So they dropped the motor, you know, took out the swing arm, subframe, everything else, and the windscreen was finally able to come out. So these are the tabs that I was mentioning. There is really a pain in the behind to remove. So it has this little square right here that has a plastic tab that you have to literally push down. But since the whole front fairing is putting pressure on it, you have to loosen it up to be able to push it up and try to push it down and kind of get out that tab. So once you do that, you pretty much just go ahead and slap the new one in. The new one, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the new one doesn't have these tabs on it, so it's a lot easier to take on and off, obviously, and you don't have to worry about, you know, retaking out the front fairing again. So as soon as they go ahead and tighten up the motor, put the valve covers back on it.
Motor.
Yeah. Put the front wheel, the rear wheel, the chain on back on it. They would go ahead and finish up the windscreen. So, but this is a little taste for Clay Dog. He's kind of getting a first hands on, because like I said, he's going to be doing the build off series with us. So what he's doing now is what he's going to be doing for that Gixxer 1000 that he got. No, I'm just kidding. The KRT CX10 that he got. So I think he's
told
gonna
you how he felt about Gixxers.
Nah. Gixxer Nation, stand up, you know, Suzuki
Nation.
Yeah, Suzuki Nation, you know what I'm saying? We holding it down, you know. Once you got the old windscreen off, you want to get these little, you see them? Yeah, you can see, there you go. You just kind of take these out, so push them out from the back. I think I find it the easiest. And then you just put them back in. Another 2 hours, and we're gonna be wrapped up with the windscreen.
We'll be done by Christmas, bro.
Yeah, creme de la creme.
I'm just gonna say cream of the cream.
It's a funny story. The reason I started to use creme de la creme, she started to use creme de la creme, is because one time we went to a gas station, and I can't remember what bikes we were on. I want to say we were probably on I think it was like the V4R, and I don't remember. I think it might have been the V4R and probably Beamer, the full carbon Mona Lisa Beamer. And this one guy, I guess old school, you know, used to ride for years, you know, back in the 80s, 90s, you know, I think it was probably some type of professional racer. This was years ago. I don't recall his name. He knew about the bikes, obviously, you know, he knew it was a top of the line Ducati at the time. He knew that the, you know, Mona Lisa with all the carbon pieces on it, it looked, you know, pretty sick. and he was the one that mentioned, you know, man, these are creme de la creme bikes that you have here. You know, pretty much top of the line, you know, top shelf, you know, best of the best type of bikes that we had at the time. So
that's the story for that?
So that's the story of creme de la creme. It kind of stuck with us because the way he said it, it wasn't like, oh man, these are creme de la creme. He's like, man, these are creme de la creme. Like you know, just the passion behind it. So, I mean, we appreciated him, and he, you know, he had his stories too, where he used to race. So we heard him out, and I mean, he was a cool guy. I was just a random older guy that used to ride. So, you know, we always meet people like that. You know, I feel like last time. Even riding the M, I don't know if Full Res recalls, but I think I was riding the new M. It was just crazy. We were breaking in both bikes. No, sorry. We were breaking in the new M, right?
Yeah.
We were breaking in the new M, the 2023 new M, and Full Res was riding the old M. And we pulled up to this gas station. Pretty much both BMW M bikes that have ever came out, we were on. And this guy was right next to us, filling up on a pump, literally tatted up on the neck with the M logo.
Oh yeah.
So this is a crazy story to where, like, man, it's a small world. I don't know who, you know, that's a diehard BMW, you know, gang member, you know. So he had straight up the M logo with the 3 stripes on his neck, and that boy's just chilling, you know, watching these brand new, you know, M series bikes. So that was pretty, you know, small world out there. So that's pretty funny, but.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh yeah. Huge difference.
Oh yeah.
Huge difference.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Alright guys, so that kind of wraps it up. Full Res and Clay Dog went ahead and now it's 2025. We went ahead and put the windscreen on. But no, it was a little bit harder than obviously you kind of see than we expected. But it's on. It looks super sick. In my opinion, I can't wait to kind of really test it out. But I think that's going to be it for today. We went ahead and put the parts that we got so far, so now it's just time to get them on the road and test them out. So let's go ride it. Peace.